Hi, welcome back to the channel. So in the last video we have seen about the dashboard. So now we will be looking into something called posts. So if you just hover on this post, you get an option like all posts, add new categories and tags. So if you want to create any post or you want to create any blog for your website, then you can create those blogs here. And if you want to add you can add it from here, and you can create a particular categories also, and along with that you can have a particular tags for that related post, so that whenever someone searches for that particular post using the tag, it gets displayed. So these are the major parts for your post. So when you click on the post, you see you have here bulk options. You can edit them, you can move it to trash, or you can arrange them through dates, you can arrange them through categories. Since we haven't created any category, uncategorized is your default thing, I mean like default categories. So you can see that you also get a author section where which blog or which post has been posted by which author. You can again search through author also. So if you see here, for each post you will have four options. One is edit, that is for a detail edits. Another thing is a quick edit. Next is your trash or view. So when you click on view, you will be able to see that it gets opened in a new tab, and this is how your post looks. So again, your post depends on the theme that you are selected. So by default, the theme depends on which year or which time you or which update you have been looking into. So if you just go to your appearance and themes, so if you see here, this is 2021 theme. By default it has been activated. Okay, so next comes your quick edit. So in the quick edits, you can change the title, or you can change the slug, you can change your date, or you can have any password for it if it is a private, so that if anyone wants to visit this post, they can visit it only if they have the password. Next is, if you want, you can change the categories, or you can add the categories, you can add the tags, you can say that whether the users can leave a comment or not, pings also, and you can change the status from published to pending or from draft. Anything you can do this. Again, if you click on update, it will get updated automatically. So this is one option. Next is trash. If you click on trash, it gets dumped into your trash, from where you can delete it if at all you are not going to use that post anyhow. So this is your dashboard for post. So when you click on new, you will get an option here. So you see, you can add your title here, and you can start creating your blogs here. So if you see onto your extreme right, you have a visibility, so you can make it public or private or password protected. Next is your publish, you can do it immediately, or you can post, have a specific future dates. You can't have a past dates. I mean like if you set a past date, it will be saying that okay, it was posted some 1 week back. It will show as though it was posted 1 week back. If you have selected a future date, it will get posted on that particular date and that particular time. Until then, it won't get published or posted. And you have a standard formats. So if your post is into a gallery, I mean like if you're showing more of images, then you can go for the option called gallery or image. If you have a podcast, you can go for audio format. If you have a video, you can go for video format. Or if you are just giving any normal information, you can go for standard or status or quote. So again, this depends on what you wanted. Next is stick to the top of the blog. So if you just select this, it will get on the top. Okay. Next is pending review. So if I just click this, the post status gets changed to pending. From published to draft, it gets changed to pending. Next comes your permalink. So permalink is nothing but how your post looks. So this is the URL of your post, that is localhost / your folder path slash the post that you have been creating. So the post ID is 5. Next is the categories. So you can add your own categories here, and if you want you can select your parent category also. So say if you are designing any blog page where you describe all mobiles, sorry, so you can say that your parent category will be Sony, Samsung, or any other mobile manufacturing companies, and your child categories will be smartphone or 10,000 phones below 10,000, or phones below 20,000, or smartphone, or phone with a camera. All these comes under subcategories. So this is how you can categorize. Next comes your tag. So you can add any number of tags here. There is no specific limit. At the same time, it will also help in SEO also, from SEO part also. So this tag, again, you can add the tags depending on your data that you are entering currently. Next is your featured image. So every post has a featured image so that it gets displayed in the front end, and whenever someone gets excited about that particular image, so he will click that image and he will be able to know what is the data related to that particular image. So for that we use something called featured image. Excerpt is nothing but an additional information that gets shown in your Google search or in your posts. So it is some 2 to 3 lines of code where you write a brief intro about the post or the blog that a user wants to read. So if you write something interesting in that 2 to 3 lines, there is a chance that the user stays in your website and will be interested more in your blogs that you have been writing on. Next is your discussion. So discussion is nothing but you will be having an option like if you want to have the comment section, then you can just click the allow comments option. And then for trackbacks and pingbacks also, if you don't want a comment section, you just want a blog and you don't want anyone to discuss over that blog or a page, then you can uncheck that box. You can uncheck this box. Okay, so whenever you do the changes, you need to publish it or you need to save it. This is a blog. So if you create any blogs here, it will be mentioned, it gets displayed here. So this is a basic adding a blog to your web page, that is to your WordPress site. So if you see here, next is categories. So each category you can create your own category. Each category has a name, each category has a slug, each category has a parent category and a description. So why do we have this particular pages? Again, if someone searches for a mobile device less than 10,000, that will be a category with some description. It also helps in SEO part perspective also. Along with that, if you attach any image to this category, you can people can see that okay, some mobiles which are less than 10,000 can be found under this particular category. So that is how you can grab, and these are the tags. So instead of adding it directly to your from your posts, you can directly add the tags here. So even sometimes when someone searches in your whole website, if you're having some particular tags to attach to your posts, then those kind of posts or pages gets displayed when they search for that particular tags. So this is how your post section is. So initially I will be just giving you an intro. Once we have done with all the sections, introduction and all, we will be looking into deeper like how can we make a changes, starting from adding a theme or installing a theme and activating the theme, and then deciding on what plugins we need and why do we need that particular plugin only, and is it available for free purchase or paid purchase. Everything will be looking into it. Until then, bye, stay tuned. Also do subscribe so that you get regular updates on what's happening around you in the market. Have a nice day.